Just a little update with what I've been up to on my property. I've been working. Everything has been overgrown like this, or so much worse. And my goal is to have it all open. Here's just a little bit of what I've been doing. Anywhere where it's brown, that's pretty much where I've been going to town. Just removed a whole bunch of pepper trees out of this. Actually, you can see one of the stumps that's remaining. I'm gonna take that out, but I mean all of this was completely, absolutely just totally overgrown. Just to give you some scope, these piles are up over me at this point, and that's just this pile. And it's getting to the point where it's too big to even burn. So I've got this pile over there. It's very big. Little mini pile here. Got these chopped down a bit. And I'm just slowly putting everything into here. I'm hoping to have some folks come out and help us out. Remove all this. I've got to get rid of that stump there. Clean all of this down. I've got a bunch of pepper trees that I cut down, but I'm taking a pause. I'm gonna pull all those out of the ditch. Cut that guy down as well. That one is a pepper tree as well. I'm gonna remove that, and all of this here is going to be run through with the Dixie chopper, and we're going to just clean up as much as we can to get it to where it'll be mowable again. And right here, these are actually stumps, which is crazy, or not stumps, but logs that have just gotten stuffed up. Somebody pushed them off to the side while we were building. And this one is huge. I cannot move it. I've broken it free, but it's so big. It looks like it's maybe 100 pounds. I just can't move it. So I've got that. Got all of this cleaned up at this point, minus the piles, of course. This is all cleaned up. This was completely overgrown. I mean, you couldn't even walk through here. You couldn't walk up to the edge of it. And the long guys, of course, naturally, they didn't want to cut through here because they couldn't get in. It was completely overgrown with pepper trees going kind of like that every which way, but just look at the piles. I mean, this is all pepper trees. It's just been spending a lot of time cleaning this all up. There's now already good grass growing out of it. So just getting it sunlight and a little bit of rain, and a day later, look at how tall the grass grew. And this grass was literally up to here on me. Some of the overgrowth, some of this grass had gotten so tall just because they couldn't get in here. So I've cut it down, mowed it down. Carter is helping me rake it, and we're just getting everything cleaned up. That's actually not a lump. That is a pile of mulched grass. So we got to get all of this out of here. Got to cut down these stumps the rest of the way. Got to get all that stuff out of there. That huge stump, like I've pointed out. You can see the mess that I've got over here. But those are absolutely massive pepper trees. So I'm having to cut them down in chunks and then haul them over here by hand. Oh, I love that sound. So next big project is going to be cleaning this up without getting bit by a snake. I'm going to take my brush chopper and I'm going to come out and just start knocking all this down. It's actually doing a really good job. So I'm going to knock all of this down. And then all the branches and everything that got left here, they'll get drug over to the pile. And then we're going to get it all hauled off or burned. We'll see about that. Got a couple other little pepper tree clusters. You know, it's a lot. You know, it really is. It's a lot to take care of this much land. I'm a city slicker, so going from city slicking to this is it's a new life for me. So I'm going to take care of this as well, get this cleaned up, and this is going to be, you can see where an old culvert used to be right here, over to the taxiway here, and then there's the runway access right there. I don't know if I'm going to reuse that. I might just get a couple loads of dirt, get all of it cleaned up, and then do a culvert down there that's like 50 feet wide, and just make my own taxiway that goes straight onto my land off the runway. You know, it's all about the property value, right? So I might just do a culvert right there up to the runway. Here we go. Let's see if we can get out here. And of course, I'm going to have to level this out, so that way I don't flip my airplane over taxiing on it, or have low spots and have water collecting. Because you can see you can kind of see it here. It's pretty lumpy. And what that was, every low spot you see there, that was a pepper tree. My father-in-law came out here and he cleaned all of this up. It was absolutely out of control. So I'm going to clean those pepper trees up as well. That's the wetlands, but you are allowed to do mitigation and whatnot and protect the lands. So invasive species, you can go out there and knock them down. So I'm going to go knock those pepper trees down, and we'll have a nice view of the runway instead of pepper trees. So I was thinking, here we are up to the runway now. I was just thinking of doing a culvert right here. And then, yeah, then I'd have direct runway access. Anyways, how about that for an update? The Supra, I put the project on hold while I'm doing this. And life is good. Got a new job. Yeah. I went from unemployed to in the queue for new hire training. This is my post-interview beard. So, you know, the thing that I was always worried about happening to Spirit Airlines, it finally happened. And it was weird when I woke up in the morning after my interview, knowing that I crushed it. Absolutely, just I had everybody that was the right people in my corner. I had the right mindset. I had everything going for me, and I crushed the interview. It was amazing. I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm just saying, it was amazing. It was the best interview of my life. And I got home from that interview. I sat down on my sofa for the first time since I've lived at this house. Well, you know, my kids, my wife welcomed me home. Everyone welcomed me home. And I laid down on the sofa for the first time ever since living here at this new place. And I slept for 4 hours in the middle of the day. And when I woke up, it was all gone. All the fear of my job being lost finally happened. And yes, I did grieve that loss, because it was a home, it was family, it was friends and people that I love, and I could just go down the list. It was amazing. It was an amazing place to work, and it was terrible watching it slowly spiral. And to finally be at peace with it all, it's really freeing, and I'm really grateful to finally be. That sound of that wind is just amazing. I'm grateful to finally be on the other side. So we got some stuff going on. Get you over to the old garage. Got our heart-shaped pond where we dug most of the fill that we needed to go around the house. And here's where it's at. Here's what I've been working on. Got the garage air conditioned. The Lexus and the Supra. My wife's minivan and some furniture, because my wife wanted furniture and I wanted to get it for her. Been doing some stainless hard lines. This one's the long run. This one has me worried. So I want to, one of my friends said to braze a bracket on here and then make a little arm that comes out and stabilizes it. And I might do the same for this part down here. This one is not long, so it should be okay. But yeah, I'm gonna do a, oh yeah, you can see I'm slowly starting to work. This is gonna come up, go up to this little grippy thingy here, the little P-clamp, go over there. This is just aluminum tubing, and I'm practicing getting the bends where I want them, and then I come back and I do the stainless. Once I'm done with that, then I'm gonna do oil feed as well, and that one's got to go down to that side port that is down there. That one is going to be really tricky. Well, anyways, y'all, by the way, hang on a second. Switching gears back to the clearing. If y'all don't have a Milwaukee brush cutter and you need to do some clearing, let me tell you what you're missing out on. That thing is fun to use. Thanks for checking out this silly video. Like I said, this is my post-interview beard. It's kind of weird to have this again after COVID with the break that I took back in the day. Really grateful for everybody that has followed my channel and all the support that you've given me over the years. Thank you very much. Look forward to putting out some more content soon. Y'all have a blessed day and a blessed year.